Welcome back to the land of the seven suns with me, Fishy Plant Man, as your host. Okay, yep. Today the spider plant is sitting here mostly because it looked like it needed a good drink of water. So I ran 4 mugs through it. Now, if for some reason you haven't seen the mug before, I set it over here. That's the mug. The spider plant got 4 of them. It only really needs one, and then water, comes out the drainage holes. But I wanted to make sure that every bit of soil was wet. So I ran 4 through it. I'm pretty sure it's soaked. And we'll let it dry out again. So that's why that is sitting there. As far as the lucky bamboo, here's a lucky bamboo. I am going to do that root experiment, growing in soil, mostly because for the channel's sake, I should have one growing in soil. Maybe even one of both varieties. This came as white ribbon, I think they called it. But it's just a variegated lucky bamboo, as far as I'm concerned. And of course, this is white ribbon too. But then the normal variety. And ideally, at some point, I should have one of each of them growing in soil. And yeah, when one finds the soil, probably normal variety first, we'll see if the roots turn orange. They may. They may not. I don't feed anything with color. So still not quite sure why they would turn an orangey color, unless it is in fact their natural color. Doesn't look like a natural color. But then I got to thinking about it, and there are other things that don't necessarily need to be fed anything to turn orange. Like oranges are orange. There's orange bell peppers. There's all kinds of things that are just naturally orange. Yeah. You're more likely to find orange in nature than you are blue, at least true blue. That's pretty rare. Most of the time, it's some sort of an illusion. Even bluebirds apparently don't have like blue color in their feathers. So, yeah, that's a head scratcher. So yeah, I will test the theory and see what happens. Not saying I'm right, but I'm gonna try to prove myself right. We'll see. Maybe I'll prove myself wrong. I've done that before. Recently, actually. So, yeah. Of course, this lucky bamboo is still gone. It's not like I got it back. I, yeah, yeah. It's gone. It's their lucky bamboo now. The flower, the Phalaenopsis flower, finally did fall. Ironically, this time, not sure what's ironic about it, but this time I know exactly when it fell because I was in here and I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I'm not sure that I would have seen it had it not moved, but the action of it falling, and it actually caught on that leaf. It's not there now because I picked it off and, dealt with it. But it fell down and got caught on that leaf. It did that 9 o'clock last night. Like I say, if it wasn't for the action of it falling, and actually the spike bobbled around a little bit when it let go. But yeah, I may not have noticed. But when it fell, there was that action that happened, and it got my attention. So yeah, 9 o'clock last night, it dropped, and now we're at just the spikes. This one comes down, attaches to the plant, of course. The leaf is starting to make progress. The other spike, those two things that look like spikes, they're just from the basket plant. The other spike comes out. There it is. I'm going to leave them, especially as long as they're green. Yeah. So it's flower fill. And we'll get a shot of the frog because for some reason the system likes making the frog the screenshot. It's actually not a bad screenshot. So there he is. And I'll talk to you next time.